If you're an auction event planner, a gala chair for a nonprofit event, I know that beginning in March, April, May, even June of 2020, you started to add some words to your vocabulary. One of those was virtual gala. Another one was pivot. We heard everyone talking about how they were pivoting their event into a virtual one. And kudos to all of them, because we saw time and again how many of these groups would take an already or almost already planned in-person event and transition those elements to be online and salvage the fundraiser. The great thing about those early events is so many of their sponsors had already given them money. Many ticket holders had already purchased tickets. And when the nonprofits reached out to those people and those companies, 9 times out of 10, those companies, those donors said, absolutely keep the money. We want to support you. So that really was a boost to the bottom line for those early nonprofits that were hosting virtual galas. But now I would like to suggest that even though we've used that terminology now for 3 to 4 months, moving forward, pivot is out. We're no longer pivoting, we are planning. We don't have the luxury of planning an in-person event and then looking to how we can take it online. COVID-19 is going to stick around a while. I think that we're going to be doing virtual events at least through next year, mid-year, that'd be summer of 2021. It makes no sense unless you've got an enormous staff to go ahead and plan an in-person event and then take it virtual and have that in place too. So for most of the people that I work with, they've got to decide what they're going to do. They plan for a virtual gala. No pivot, just plan. Now, of course, this does mean that you're going to have to make some changes, but there's some excitement around that too. If you think about those early events, it was a lot like remodeling a house. They had to make some changes to the house in order to get it online. But now we're building an entirely new home. You get to choose the lot. You get to choose how your house is situated. If you want a bigger house, a smaller house, if you want a pool in the back and you never had a pool and you think that would be great, all of those are up for grabs right now as you plan what you want. It's not the same type of house. It's a different type of gala, different type of an event entirely. And so you have that luxury of making those changes. More work, but greater opportunity as well. Some of the things that are going to have to change are obvious. You know that you're going to have to change some of the technology that's behind it, the operations, the logistics piece of it. Other things are going to require some manipulation. Your sponsorship packages, the way that you're reaching out for ticket sales, some of the elements around your auction items and whether or not you have some sorts of items or whether you have an auction at all. All of that changes as you build your new home. So for those of you that are looking ahead, I'm going to encourage you, save yourself some time, get up to speed on virtual galas, because I think that's where it's going to be for the next year. And for those of you that were in that early 2020 spring time frame with your events, hey, congratulations, you got to do a pivot. But now looking ahead to 2021, I think you're going to be in that planning stage as well. If you're looking for additional materials on how to get up to speed, what are some of the ideas that are out there that people are doing for different styles of virtual events, my conversation series has been really popular. You can get that in the free resources area of my website. Over 4 hours of education talking about what's going on with virtual events, how they're changing, different ideas, and lots of screenshots and examples and videos to talk you through these different styles of events so you're up to speed in a jiffy. I'm Sherry with Red Apple Auctions. As always, good luck to you in your fundraising auction.